Publishers, large corporations that put games into the hands of players around the world. Publishers have the knowledge and experience to increase sales. They can help finance development. They also have contacts to make localization, certification, and release smoother. There are some negatives too. Publishers will take a percentage of the revenue, there is some potential for a bad or one-sided contract, and corrupt publishers will do nothing for their cut. Whether you like them or hate them, if you are making games as a business, publishers may find more players for your game. Hello, I'm Tim Bodette, and today I'm sharing my experience pitching TurboBoom to publishers, why I chose to, and how I went about doing so. It was something I planned to have finished in 4 months. By the middle of August, I had all the features for the game ready and was alpha testing on my stream. The game was highly received and players were competing on the leaderboards. This reassured me that TurboBoom was an explosive hit. After reading a few books, articles, and postmortems, the idea of pitching TurboBoom to publishers was planted in my brain. I didn't take it seriously at first, but after a few weeks, it began to flower. There are many scary stories of publishers ripping off small developers with unfavorable contracts. I did not require a publisher, but I wanted to see if working with one would help my game and business grow. Publishers know how to market and promote a game. They have contacts in the press and a following of players. Developers can benefit from this relationship too. During September 2019, I focused on making a vertical slice of TurboBoom. This would be pitched to publishers, and if I didn't find a deal I was happy with, I would simply walk away. This is a very important mindset to have when dealing with publishers. Don't go in with "I must find one." Pay close attention to the details about how it benefits and costs you. It is a relationship, there will be some give and take. Mid-September, the game was looking great, and I picked a small amount of the best levels to create a demo build. I had my community test the build, made changes, and repeated the process until I was happy with the results. I then began to make a pitch deck to show off the best screenshots and give information to the potential publishers. This pitch deck explained the game idea, the target audience, and competitive analysis. It also contained what I wanted from the publishers and a little bit about my business and games. There is a link in the description below to this pitch deck and other contents. The pitch deck took more effort than expected as it was time-consuming to fine-tune each word, but researching publishers took even longer. This process began with lists of publishers found on Reddit and other sources, and ended by digging through similar games to find publishers not on the list. It makes no sense to blast your email to all publishers. Instead, find the ones that have games similar to yours. I was primarily looking for publishers of racing games, but because TurboBoom has a lot of explosions, I also pitched to places with fast-paced action in their library. With my target list, I began to write emails. A lot of emails. I personalized each one to the specific publisher and triple-checked before sending it that I didn't say "Hello Ubisoft" when I was pitching to EA. I did have a boilerplate paragraph about me and the game, as this was optimized for clarity and attention grabbing. I sent out more than 30 emails. Then I waited. And waited some more. 30 is not a large number of emails for this sort of thing, but it was enough for me at the time. I should note that I did not do a deep dive on each publisher I emailed. I recommend skipping this as it would be incredibly time-consuming. But if a publisher was interested and discussions began getting serious, that would be the time to find references and dive deeper into the brand. Have you heard of the games in their library? Contact the developers of those games and hear their experiences working with a publisher. Cover yourself because nobody else will, and the publisher will be trying to make the deal sweeter for them, so you should be doing the same for you. I had 7 responses come back. Many were not interested, but the care in their response email told me they took the pitch seriously. A couple responses came back requesting more information and ultimately fizzled out. One publisher and I conversed back and forth via email several times and wound up not making any deals because I was not using a popular engine like Unity or Unreal. I wrote a post on Reddit about this, but having a custom engine adds more risk to the publisher, and this prevented a deal from forming. Would it have been a deal I wanted? Unknown. But it was a valuable lesson to keep in mind. There is more to building a custom engine than just time cost and effort, as you can see in this video, why to use an engine. The experience of pitching TurboBoom to publishers was incredibly valuable. Even if I didn't get to talk about deals or land a publisher to work with, I learned a lot and practiced creating marketing and promotional material. TurboBoom will be coming to Steam in the future. There is no release date at this time, but you can wishlist now to go rally racing with explosives. While you should approach with caution and do your research, finding a publisher for your game can benefit you as well. Having 50 to 80% of a large pie is much better than having a tiny pie to yourself. The publisher can leverage press contacts, their branding resources, following of players, and more to get your game into the hands of players. They have promotional experience, and while it isn't impossible to do yourself, it sure sounds like a beneficial relationship to me. If you like this story, give it a thumbs up, share it with developers creating games as a business, and subscribe for more game development tips and techniques. Until later, Turtles, have a good one.